How did you end up in buying houses though? I don't think I've ever heard that.
I was in sales and I had somebody that I knew. He said, "Let me show you what I'm doing. I work for a company that buys houses." And so I find houses for him. So I went with him. It was a home in Orange County. We went in. There was a single lady that owned the house. We were in there about 5 minutes. We got kicked out. Went back to the car with him. And I said, the lady will sell you her house. You just didn't listen to her and you irritated her. I knocked on the door, got us back in. We bought the house. Driving home that night, I thought, you know what? I think I understand the concept. I said, okay, what do I have to work for the company? And I had to have a real estate license. Back then, you could get it in a weekend. I took a course. I sat in front of the owner on Monday. By the way, there were two people applying for the job. This guy had brought his trophy case with him. So he literally had 50 plaques. He went first and I went. He said, how long have you had your license? I said, 1 day. And he laughed at me. He said, yeah, this is no place for an inexperienced agent. I said, well, let me ask you a question. I said, isn't the bottom line here whether you buy properties for profit or not? He said, yeah. I said, you'll know in 30 days I can do that better than anybody you have. And he was like, okay. I didn't know anything about real estate, but I just called every expired listing, made offers on anything that made sense. I was the least popular person in Orange County real estate for the 3 months I was there because I did some pretty bold things. Long story short, I bought 10 houses the first month, set a company record, made a year's worth of money, and I did it every month I was there. I really didn't like how he did business.